Well, here we are today, folks, and it's misting rain. As you recall the other day on the video, we said we needed to do a little work caulking a leak in the roof on the travel trailer so we can get going here, load her up, and head out west. So give us a second here, and we're going to walk over and take a look at it. Well, this is what it looks like. I'm up on a ladder. All right. And the camper is behind me. As you can see, right there is one of the solar panels. Okay. And right here is the part we've been working on. I'll turn this thing around now and give you a close-up shot. Okay. There you can see where I've tried to get it sealed up. That's a lot of caulk. It's very expensive caulk too. We'll hope it gets the job done. In case you're wondering, it is drizzling rain out here today. Well, there goes Mick. He's headed for the barn. That's his favorite place. Hold on. Raindrops, folks. Just finished hustling from the house to get up here out of the raindrops. I'm standing right at the entrance of the barn. And we're going to try reversing this thing so that y'all can now see me. I don't know how this is going to work. Hopefully though it works quite well. Alright, we're going to turn you back around now. Remember, I'm new at this. Although I'm going to say one thing right now. Y'all stick with me. We're getting better. I figured out what the deal was with those black bars on the sides of my video on the other one, and I believe this video will be full screen. We'll try it and see. A lot of those, they're tumbling, and this is why we're at the barn right now at this minute. The other day when I showed them to you, that was 1,000 grit polishing abrasive. We're going to rinse them out today and put in 50,000 grit polishing abrasive. A gemstone does not shine because polish is wax or polyurethane or something. Polish is just a term meaning that we use different grits of abrasives to grind on it until it shines all by itself. A gemstone will take and achieve a shine just from being polished with sandpaper or a grinding wheel, or in this case a tumbler, a vibration tumbler, until it's shiny, and it'll shine till the second coming of Jesus. Alright, we'll put you on hold now. There you go. Both of them are ripping right along. Alright, what we're going to do is put some Dawn dish detergent in there. And the Dawn dish detergent will help them get washed up and cleaned up. And then we'll take them out and rinse them. I'll get back with y'all in just a little bit. And here we go. Now you're going to be able to see the foam in there from the Dawn dish detergent. That's going to wash them out, we hope. I'll try and put a little bit of a flashlight light on it. I don't know what that'll do. It turned it blue. You never can tell with this video and what will happen. Alright, we'll be back directly. We've got here now, we've rinsed them out. We've rinsed the 1,000 grit off. And we're going to put them back into the polish stage, which will be 50,000 grit. And I'll try and get a little close up. It's a rainy day outside here, so I don't know what you're exactly going to get to see on these. Right there, the one that looks like it's got a moon rising up. Here we go. I'll put it in my hand. Can it focus? Yeah. See, it looks like there's a moon rising up. That's Gary Green Jasper from McDermott, Nevada. Beautiful stuff. Is it McDermott, Nevada, or McDermott, Utah? I'm not sure. It's one or the other. I'm pretty sure it's Nevada. Okay. There's lots of pretty ones here. We like pretty shiny things. Here you go. There's one with dendrites. The dendrites, the gray part, makes it look like woods. That's mountains. And here's some of the ones I really like, which are picture jaspers from the Hawaii Mountains. And I don't know how much of that you can see, but if you're at the Hawaii Mountains in Oregon, you'll notice that there's a blue sky every day, just about, and the hills and the mountains go up through there, and you can see it's actually a landscape. See the hills and the mountains with the sky up above. If you're in the Hawaii Mountains of Oregon, that's what it actually looks like. That's like you took a picture of it. So we'll go ahead and empty the other tumbler out and get back to you in a little bit. Just in case, I'm going to try a picture or two here on the inside with indoor light, so we can see if these show up a little bit better. I can definitely see them better. I don't know about y'all. There's the landscape picture jasper. This would be the Gary Green, which I think it looks like the moon's coming up above the horizon. There you go. That's an orb. This comes from the can't say it. Ellipso pit. Credit goes to Tommy Lay for digging these and sending them to me. The Ellipso pit has orbs. Orb would be the moon. Okay, back later. Out of a thunder egg. What is a thunder egg? It's a big ball of molten rock that blows out of a volcano and hits the ground in a round form. It's a mud ball. It eventually cracks and melted agate leaks into it. And that's what you're seeing right there. The red is the wall of the thunder egg. And then this clear stuff is agate that ran in there. You could guess that there was probably a crack over here. And that part ran in. Crack over here and it ran in. You get the program. So here we go with the wisdom about the rain, folks. It's a little bit shadowy looking there. Y'all hold on a second. Let me try to turn this light on over here. Well, that helped a little bit. Let's see. I would look better if I took these cheaters off. Reading glasses. You know, I'm an old fart. How old is an old fart? Folks, I happen to be 62, I think. Maybe I'm 61. It's not real important. I'm within a year of being right there. But wisdom about the rain. First off, you should know that water is very important. It is the fluid of life. And in addition to that, I believe in God. And I also believe that God looks through raindrops and through tears to see into our souls and make sure that his children are doing just fine. All right, now the next thing about water is if you've got a water problem, my nose itches. Are you allowed to scratch your nose on this thing? So if you've got a water problem and you need to drain it off with ditches, the best time and the best way to dig the ditches or mark where you want the ditches is when it's raining and the water problem is out there. Going out there and trying to look at the lay of the land, that doesn't do too good, all right? Also, putting the ditches where you want them won't do very well either. Okay, you need to put the ditches where the water needs to go away. And water will tell you that when it's raining, if it's raining hard enough. Now, why was I up on the roof of the camper in the middle of a rain out there? Well, it wasn't pouring down, but it had been earlier. What I was looking at is the suspected spot that the leak was at. You know, water leaking through a roof can get on a beam, then it can run over a floorboard or something, or a rafter, and you know where it leaks at, it might come through the ceiling and 5 feet away, 20 feet away, depending on how big the structure is. And I have narrowed it down, and I think the place that I showed y'all was where it was leaking, and I caulked it the other day, and a good rain came, and after the good rain, I had a little bit of leak in the camper, not nearly what it was, but a little bit. So I said, well, that's probably it. So I went up there with another tube of that caulk. It's very expensive caulk. My travel trailer has an EPDM roof, so you have to use a very specific caulk. It costs about $20 a tube, and I've squirted about $100 worth on it this year. Actually, I probably squirted $100 worth on it every year because travel trailers are work. You got to keep them up maintenance-wise, repair-wise. Am I doing better smiling today? Huh? Yeah, smile like this. And my eyes, are they open? Now, I squint a lot. All right, so there's your wisdom about rain. Go up on the roof when it's raining and see where the water is collecting or puddling, because that might be a tip. Now, that might not be it. It could be going in as it runs over something and doesn't puddle up. But I'm going with the it puddles up and runs through theory, and I caulked a bunch out. As y'all could see, that's a large place covered with caulk. Eventually, the whole roof will be caulked if I don't find it. All right, so there we go. Good enough for now. These are not the ones we just saw in the lotto. These are ones that were done and finished last week. As you can see right there is a Brazilian agate slice. I didn't do anything, did I? I left the natural edges on it. And those are shining a little bit. They're inside where the sun can hit them through the window. Here's one that you'll like. Thing's having difficulty focusing, but that's pigeon blood agate. I think it makes a nice scene with a red sunset. Over here, there is another slice with the natural edges on it. I like to leave those. And this is, you've seen and heard of tiger eye, I'm sure. And this doesn't show up on a S5 camera like it would otherwise. But that is blue tiger eye or hawk's eye. Okay, and you can see it going there. It's hard to show the tiger eye, but it's in there. And oh, here's a Montana agate. I make them big. Here's a beautiful piece of, I don't know what it is, but as you can see, it's got a, oh, there, it just needs more light. It's a scene. There's some purple hills with a purple sunset there. That's really beautiful stuff. This is Crayola jasper. Some people call it dead camel jasper. Let's put her on hold. I also do turquoise. You cannot put the turquoise into the lotto for final polish. Turquoise is too soft for that. So you have to do it totally by hand. There's no shortcuts. And it's not wanting to focus. And we're not getting those incredible colors either. There you go. That's more like it. And here's another one. After all, a Cowboy Saddle Tramp should be involved with turquoise, shouldn't he? This is a brecciated one. I love it. It's got blue. See the blue on the left-hand side and the bottom? And then it's got green on the side. And the matrix, turquoise is valued for its matrix. The matrix is black surrounding the blue and green, and then it goes off into a brown. That is a really nice cabochon there. All right.